Well, I think it's fair to say I've been critical of Aaron, but I am not exaggerating. And let me give the very, very brief background that he is a YouTuber who, in the past, focused at least a little bit on anti-Scientology, but nowadays does do just mainly tabloid stuff. Again, it's YouTube. You got to make money. There's that. And he had a falling out with Claire Headley, Mark, and Mike Rinder from the Aftermath Foundation. I've done many, many videos on the drama and politics behind that. If you want more details, go to those videos. But essentially, Aaron felt that he helped create the Aftermath Foundation. He was not treated correctly. And he and his friends with, quote, the SPTV, Nora, Serge, and others attacked Claire and Mark and Mike Rinder. And they just went on for a couple years. And more recently, it sort of died down. So this is what makes Aaron's recent live chat very strange. Now, I did not listen to all of it, but I tried to listen to a fair sample, and I will try to look through the whole thing just to be fair to him. But this went on for quite a while, so I will probably put in the title that Aaron is threatening Claire. I want to be clear about what he said and did not say. So he said he was doing a carrot approach for now, but if Claire did not follow his orders, basically, uh, then something bad would happen. Now, what does he mean by that? I don't quite know. He put most of the blame on Mark and even appealed to Matt Pesh, who's on the board of the Aftermath. So it's very strange, but there was really no doubt in my mind. Yeah, you're full on threatening Claire. Why? Don't really know. It's also strange that he tried to feel or say that he didn't know for a fact that Claire was really all that bad. But then, after he finished his own long, long threat, it went on for quite a long time. He started reading back these comments, and the comments were very vicious and nasty to Claire. And he was like, "Yeah, that's probably right. She is evil." So I'm like, "Huh?" So he just does this whole rhetorical act where Claire might be innocent, but then in the comments they're like, "No, no, she's really bad and evil." And Aaron's like, "Yes, you're right." So even him feigning moderation was all a complete lie. So it was just very strange. And it's not even clear what kicked it off. Apparently, he's just angry that Claire might be allegedly friendly to some people who are critical of Aaron. So now I will have to transform this audio a lot. Aaron keeps copyright striking me, so I got to be very careful with any audio I use. So this will be very radically altered.
Are collectively, the three of them, the people running the fake SBTV YouTube channel, the Discord server dedicated to trashing everyone associated with the SBTV Foundation and SBTV, and the multiple Reddit pages dedicated to trying to basically attack and destroy everyone associated with SBTV and SBTV Foundation. So you have three people in this community who've never been in Scientology, never done anything to do with it, have never done anything important or helpful in this community of any kind whatsoever. What do Mark and Claire Headley have to do with this? Well, Mark and Claire Headley and their little operative, Catherine Olson, continue to signal boost and promote and welcome and publicly be friends, bringing, welcoming them in their videos, bringing them up on screen, welcoming them as friends. Okay, so I guess, what am I really saying here? We as ex-Scientologists presently have a lot of really, really productive, good, valuable, and helpful things to work on and are working on. If we really want to grow up and move on and at least stay out of each other's way, at least, at best, God forbid we do anything to help each other in the future. And this is where I appeal to someone that's thinking clearly, like I think Matt Pesh. Why in the world would, and I'm speaking to you, Mark, why in the world would you guys continue to welcome?
Now you might think I'm cherry picking. No, it went on like that for a long, long time. I lost count after a while. I was like recording some of it, and it just kept minute after minute. I was like, okay, 6 minutes, then 7 minutes, then 8 minutes, then 10, then 12, then 13. And I'm not joking with you. The computer literally told me, like, you're running out of memory. So I hate to show, but please sign up for channel membership. Please like and subscribe because, yeah, oh my God, do I need money. I really need way more resources to keep track of all of his insanity. And I'm like, and again, I am not necessarily defending Claire. I'm just sort of like puzzled at his contradictory stances. So on the one hand, he's not saying Claire needs to do this or that, even though she needs to do this and that anyway, even though he's not technically ordering her around. I mean, Aaron has no legal or real power here. I mean, he's just acting like a jerk. But it's just the hypocrisy of it all on several different levels. In fact, it's more mind blowing if you really were there from the beginning. And again, I was once an Aaron fan, and I was there when this thing really just imploded. So let me just back up a second because this doesn't even make sense on its own grounds. So the origin of this is that Aaron was basically making fun and mocking some people that the aftermath was friendly to, and they went to the aftermath and say, "Could you please tell Aaron to shut up? He's really being annoying." And Aaron's like, you cannot silence me. I can say whatever I please. So, yes, the reason he got pushed off the Aftermath finally is that he was attacking people friendly to the Aftermath Foundation. And he was like, I assert my right to say whatever I please. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, fine. That's your stance. He's now reversed himself completely, where he's instructing Claire to censor people, even though he was complaining about being censored. So, what I try to do on this channel as far as possible is try to do some rational analysis, though I have to admit I'm at the end of my rope with the vast majority of these ex Scientologists. The vast majority of them are clearly cuckoo crazy. But let me try to reconstruct his argument as best as possible because I don't think he's being logical, but whatever. So, the way I understand it is the people he's complaining about, they have no ties to Scientology, they were not in Scientology, they're not so blah, 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 blah. Like, I think only at this point the most demented zombies can follow his reasoning because he's not saying anything. He's not really even doing anything either. So apparently, you need to have a Scientology connection to talk about Scientology. That really is beyond stupid because following his own reasoning, you need to join Scientology. Right? Aaron's like, I'm back in David Miscavige's life. How? No, blah, 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 blah. Well, you just said, dummy, that it's like, wow, they weren't even in Scientology. So you're saying Scientology is an evil cult, and he's doing this moronic painting. See, Scientology's a cult. Oh, that's bad. No, see, it's good because you need to join Scientology to talk about it. Like, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, just think through the implications of that stupid argument. It's like, oh, do you want to criticize Hitler? Well, you didn't join the Nazi party, so you can't do that. Why would I have to join a Hitler organization to criticize Hitler? That doesn't make any sense. But apparently, that's the criterion he has, right? It's like, well, you guys didn't even join the Hitler party. Why are you talking? I mean, I get it that Aaron is stupid. I mean, that's pretty clear. But most normal people would be like, wait, so you're saying the only way we can even talk about this is to actually become a part of the thing? Huh? I mean, how far does Aaron want to go with this insanity? Because he brought up something regarding Mike Render. Well, that doesn't even follow. But let me just work it out for him because he's that stupid. Well, Aaron keeps talking about child predators, right? And by the way, he was in the Sea Org, which he claims is full of child predators, but somehow magically he knows no child predators. There you go. That's a lot of magics for you. So he's saying this or that thing about Mike Render, and you're like, well, wait a minute. Why are you even talking? Was Aaron part of OSA? Well, he can't talk about it. He wasn't part of OSA. Oh, is he a child predator? I mean, was he talking about child predators? Unless he is a child predator. Is that why he's talking about them? Like, this doesn't make sense as a criterion. But if it is his criterion, well, either he's literally admitting he's a child predator or his standard doesn't make any sense. You figure it out for yourself. I mean, that's just what he does. He just throws out these arguments that make no sense. But if we follow his own reasoning, well, you're literally blatantly admitting to being a fascist moron. That's following your own reasoning. So it's like, is that really where you're going with this? I mean, I think it is, but there we go. So it's like anything he says, it just does not add up. And it was just very weird, too, that he's just like, I want to do a public announcement. I want to give a warning to Claire. Right. So I've been mocking him for a couple years for running a cult. Yeah, Aaron, that's what a cult leader does. He makes these weird pronouncements about the apocalypse, saying, I know declare Headley an enemy of the Church of Uranus. I'm being nice now, but Claire, you better act right really fast. Now, Claire. Okay, well, I can answer the Church of Uranus like this. I don't care. I don't care. I think Aaron has this weird, bizarre idea that we who make fun of him are all in some weirdo counter cult to his cult? Maybe some people are, not me. So don't bother me one bit if he's going to do X or Y about Claire Headley. Not going to bother me at all. I mean, what does he think? He's like, you better stop now. Oh, I'm going to open my ultra folder about you, Claire. Oh, it's all going to come out like an Epstein file. Okay, go ahead. I really don't care at this point. I really don't care at all. And he also needs to stop on a final note. Yo, I'm an ex-Scientologist. Okay, and I mean that may work with his bozo clown followers, but normal people in the real world, like if you say, I'm an ex-Scientologist, we're gonna be like, yeah, so what? We don't care. I don't know where his buffoon baboon act is going. Really, I mean, he keeps saying these contradictory things. It's just I don't know. But just on a final note, he was threatening or announcing or promising, I'm going to do a whole Hollywood documentaries with my dang ghost. I've heard no update on that or any news that that's even going to happen. But if he thinks that getting bigger in Hollywood is going to make his scandals go away, what is he talking about? They're going to get more bigger and get more exposure. I mean, I don't know. He's really quite dumb. He's really quite dumb. But even for Ironis, I never thought he would full out be threatening the leader of a charity with nothing. Like, what's the threat? Like, what are you going to say? Right? And he's making fun of Nora too, even though he's saying what Nora's saying. So it's like, huh? Not making any sense. Not making any sense at all. It's laughable. I mean, I am amused, but it's kind of sad too. Oh, by the way, yeah, I need to stop this video. He's lying too. No, Aaron, your concubine, Jenna, she threatened the organization, saying, I might be doing a Reddit, I might be doing this. Your concubine girlfriend threatened the charity publicly. Also, one of your board members threatened a family and a child publicly. You were there when that happened. But it's like, guys, I'm just dying down and moderating. I'm blah, 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 blah. If Jenna threatening a charity and Liz Gale threatening a child is you calming down, you're crazy. You're quite insane.